Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a short video. We're working on the Scag 32-inch cut walk behind. I'm not a huge fan of these machines, but I get them in quite a bit. They're very basic. They work really well. Basically, you have hand triggers on each side that just squeeze these pulleys and engage a brake so that you can mow around. They're nice to fit in between gates, and they're pretty easy to work with. This thing's got a Kawasaki on it, and all we got today is a broken pull cord. So you got 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've already taken those out. You take this off and we'll go in the shop and we'll fix the pull cord. It's really no different or no harder to work on than any regular push mower. Inside just spins, easy peasy. Right here's where the cord goes through here. Make sure you spin it. You spin it in one direction, it'll go free. You spin it in the other direction and it will catch and it'll spring back. So let it spring back, and then we're going to go about 7 turns. I'm going to make sure that our end is clear and ready to go. Now, I don't have any new pull cable, and I'm doing this as a favor to a regular customer. So I'm going to use a piece that I already had here, and we're going to make it work. So I'm going to go 6 turns. Find out where it goes through. Right there, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna go 5, I think. 5, and there we go. And all I'm gonna do now, I hope you can see this, is take my end. I'm gonna feed it through this hole. Alright, so I fed it through the hole there, and now here I'm going to feed it through the cage. And it can be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but in this case, hey, look at that, working class kid makes good. Got it. Now the reason that I feed it through from this side on these is it's just easier than trying to feed it through here, put a knot on it, put it back down. I've already got a knot on the other side right here. So all I'm going to do now is pull this through so that the knotted end is right there. And I'm going to hold on to the string and I'm going to let it recoil. And I'm going to pull it a few times and make sure that it recoils. And then I'm going to put my end on, which is over here. I'm going to pause this so I can get the string out, and I'll be right back. Alright, now there's a little extra cable here, a little extra cord. More than likely it will roll back in, but after I put this on, we'll adjust it if necessary. You just feed this through the center. Most of these are all basically the same. Have something to poke. I'm going to poke it through to one side so I can get the end out. And that's it. Then I'm going to back it down a little bit to where it basically lands back where it is. So that's where it's going to go. I'm going to lengthen it, pull it like that, and that's where I'm going to put my knot. This is not rocket science. I always put 2 knots at the handle because that's where you pull the most. Okay, that just goes back in. And now we have our pull cable again. And just for aesthetics, I always cut it right here. Most people try to cut it close to the knot, which doesn't do any good. I leave it here so that you can take your pliers and pull it out if you know, when it breaks again, because these things break. It's just the way it rolls. So I always leave it just stick out a little bit so that I can grab, well, my needle knows, but I can grab my pliers and I can pull it back out and have something to pull on. But that's it. We're gonna go put it back on the machine and I'll show you that it works. And it's just as easy to put it back on as it was to take it off. It just fits in there. I pull it to make sure that it catches where it's supposed to. You take your 4 bolts, you put them back in place. These are 10mm bolts, by the way, 10mm heads. This works exactly the same on 99% of the push mowers, whether they're self-propelled or not, that are on the planet. Changing the pull cord is just that easy as you just saw. It's not magic. It's not difficult like it was 20 years ago where springs were involved and all that crap. Here, that's it. Now in this case, it might end up being a little bit long, but it looks like it's going to be okay. And I would rather have it a few inches too long to give you full pull with your arm. But that's it. We have just changed a pull cord, put in a new one in what, under 5 minutes. So don't be afraid to work on these things yourself, whether it's this Troy built mower right here, whether it's that pressure washer, that pressure washer, this Honda over here. Anything that has a pull cord is just that easy to change. So give it a shot. See how easy it is for yourself. See you soon.